Hi, I hope you're all doing well. This is News Generation. My name is Ifwa. Coming up in the next half hour, 2 Ghanaians leave Ghana to join militant group Islamic State. 2 teenagers in Nungwa almost beaten up after they were caught engaging in occultism. And can you guess what Ghana has in common with Bolivia? I will let you know in the next half hour when I get back. News Generation, supported by
Cowbell with Vitarid.
Now remember, you can always join us on social media. Find us on facebook.com/newsgenerationgh. We are also on Twitter @newsgengh. Now, within the week, we woke up to the disturbing news of a young Ghanaian joining the terrorist group Islamic State. 2 other Ghanaians are feared to have joined the group, but national security says no Ghanaian should be alarmed.
The 25-year-old Mohammed Nazir Norte Alema is feared to have joined the Islamic State group. He sent a text message to his parents on August 16 that he was joining ISIS. Nazir had just completed his national service with the Ghana Statistical Service. His family received the news of him joining ISIS with complete shock. Nazir's father, Abdul Latif Alema, told the BBC the news made him feel like someone in his family had died.
We presume that he's with the Islamic State. Islamic State where, we don't know, but just Islamic State. That is what he told us. From the note that he sent us through WhatsApp, yes, he mentioned that he was going to join the Islamic State. And it is about, 2 weeks now. We've not heard of him. We've not heard from him. We tried to communicate to him. We're not getting access to him, yes. Yeah, he said he had an assignment from his place of work, which is the Statistical Service. That was where he went to do his national service.
Mr. Alema said his son had earlier indicated he wanted to live under Islamic rule. Many of you are equally surprised about this report.
It's devastating because ISIS is not like, I don't like them at all. Killing people because they don't want to join your religion, it doesn't make sense to me. I don't fancy them at all. So I think it's not a good sign that a Ghanaian wants to join them.
I felt very bad. And as a citizen, if someone does that, they're reducing the population, but not in a good way. Although I'm also a Muslim, but I'm not happy that they did that to kill the Christians. It's not by force. And if you are even asking someone to join your religion, you don't use a sword to do that.
It is the first reported case of a Ghanaian joining IS. The national security has also confirmed that another Ghanaian, Rafiq, could have possibly joined the group. A woman also known as Shakira Mohammed has also been reportedly recruited. But national security maintains there is no cause for alarm, as national security and other international security agencies are closely monitoring the group's activities. The Islamic State is a type of government which mainly uses Sharia law to rule. The group became popular in 2014 after it seized large territories in Syria and Iraq. IS is now noted for mass killings, abductions, and beheading of civilians. It also has support and links to militant groups like Boko Haram.
Now, 2 boys have been released into their parents' custody after police at Nungwa here in Accra held them to protect them from an angry mob. Community members threatened to lynch the boys after they were caught engaging in occultism. This is Joy News' Kwete Nate's report. There was chaos in Nungwa as many residents marched 2 boys to the Nungwa Wulomo for engaging in occultism. The people here say this is not the first case like this, and many teenagers in the community are using black magic. Those who have been caught in the past have been lashed in public and gone through purification. The chief priest usually performs the cleansing. The 2 young people aged 14 and 20 who were caught on Wednesday are the lucky ones.
They are not digging grave. If authorities want to sideline how people are handling gods,
That's traditional authorities' business. Police have no business with idols, with gods, with traditionalists. We don't. That's not our business. Our interest is to make sure the boys are not beaten.
The police, in the company of the traditional authorities, led the boys to their shrine, which was located near a cemetery at the Nungwa beach. The traditional leaders say they are not backing down and insist the boys need to be punished. So, on the back of some young people engaging in occultism, we have been asking you about what may influence or cause teenagers to engage in such practices in WhatsApp.
Maybe he's in a hurry to become rich or famous, or there are different things that will make someone want to join something like that.
I think they want to be famous, they want to have the power to rule, and they also want to get money. But I don't think that's a good idea to join occultism.
Well, people may go in for occultism due to financial problems and peer pressure, because by all means they'll hear that when you join this squad or group, you get a lot of money, you can run your own things and be your own boss. So I think that would be the reasons why they join.
Firstly, it will be poverty and maybe peer pressure, trying to get fame in his school, or something of that sort.
Maybe in their home, there's no money, so him join the occult group. He wants money to feed for his his family and other things. Or maybe he wants to be famous. Maybe he wants to rap and he wants to be a famous rapper. So him joining the occult group, it can give him the power to be famous. Or maybe in school, he's blockheaded, sorry to say, and he wants to be intelligent. So the master of that occult group maybe can give him the powers to be very intelligent. Maybe that's the reason why. I don't think it's a good idea at all that people should, like young people, should concentrate on their schooling and how to make it in future and not be looking for like fast ways to become rich.
The main thing about that would be laziness, because if the person is not lazy and the person is ready to go and learn and get positive money, not to go and join occultism, maybe the person is thinking that joining occultism will be a shortcut, and that shortcut too is getting negative money. The money is not positive, it's not good. I'm not sure something like that is good for a young person to go and do that.
The youth should be educated on occultism and its effects. The government should make the youth express themselves so that they can share their problems, and maybe when they want to rule a group of people, they will be able to rule the people.
I think that government should try and educate the youth more and have much time for the youth, because the youth nowadays, most of the time because of the social media and stuff, we turn out doing things that are out of the box and stuff. So the government should have much more time for with the Ghanaian youth.
Yeah, I think that will bring us to evangelism. It's not, many people don't really know about Christ that well and don't really have faith in him. So I think if they should preach to them and let them know about what God can do to change your circumstances. I think it can stop that.
Your views on WhatsApp. Now, these are not the only stories that have been making headlines over the week in news. Let's find out what else has been going on in a roundup. Member of Parliament for Keta, Richard Kwashigan, has taken an initiative to improve reading skills in his constituency. A reading competition. 37 basic schools participated in the maiden reading competition, which was based on a prescribed GES English textbook called The Cock Crows. The MP also intends to introduce ICT to help pupils fit into the global village. The ECG will be billing customers who use prepaid meters for power they have already paid for. The ECG says there's a technical fault with some of the prepaid meters. This means customers buying credit for the meters are not paying for the amount of electricity they are using. This has already affected some consumers who live in Roman Ridge in Accra. ECG sent a letter to the affected residents admitting the fault was in the meters, but said they still need the consumers to bear the cost. The Food and Drugs Authority has announced that it will ban skin lightening products that have the chemical hydroquinone in them. The ban will take effect in August 2016. Currently, the FDA only allows lightening creams that have only 2% of the hydroquinone chemical. It seems like it was just yesterday, but all too soon it's time to play the AFCON qualifiers. Black Stars coach Avram Grant has named his 24-man squad for the upcoming 2017 African Cup of Nations qualifying match against Rwanda. The Black Stars will play a friendly against Congo in Brazzaville on September 1 before traveling to Kigali to take on the Amavubi of Rwanda in their second qualifying group stage match. Former under-20 stars Godfrey Donsa and Ebenezer Sifwa have been handed call up, with Christian Achu recovering in time to make the squad for next month's match. Andre Ayew, who missed out on the first group match against Mauritius in Ghana due to injury, has been named in the squad. His brother Jordan Ayew and Efri Akwa also in the 24-man team. Captain Asamoah Gyan will lead the squad for the tie. Still to come, I will tell you what Ghana and Bolivia have in common. Young people talk about the benefits of the Values for Life vacation camp, and we pass by the Joy FM back to school fair. Thanks for staying. You're still watching News Generation with me, Ifwa Akwa Harrison. Okay, so if you are a regular viewer of the show, then you will know that I was away for a while. I was in La Paz, Bolivia, for a whole week for a conference that brings together all the news programs for young people around the world. Bolivia is very different from Ghana. For one, the people look different. And number two, the capital, La Paz, is 3,500 meters above sea level. Very, very high there. But there is definitely one thing Bolivia and Ghana have in common. Red, gold and green flags everywhere. No, this is not the Ghana flag in Bolivia. It is the Bolivian flag. They have the same national colors as we do. Red, gold, green, but where there is a black star in the Ghana flag, the Bolivians have their coat of arms.
The red, yellow and green means red, war, civil wars that we've had, represents blood, what they were fighting our ancestors, for our Bolivian independence. Yellow means the minerals, everything which is rich Bolivia, and the green means vegetation.
Marcelo is a tour guide. He tells us Bolivia has two flags now.
The one, red, yellow and green,
yes.
It says when Bolivia became independent, since 1825. And the other one, since 2009, it says that Bolivia rebirthed another life. And then it's another constitution, and they say that plurinational state of Bolivia. And you can look at now the polychromatic flag with 49 colors.
49 colors.
The name of it is Huipala.
And even though Bolivia has a new flag, the country still recognizes their tricolor flag. Okay, now let's talk about Usain Bolt, who has won the gold medal at the World Athletic Championships not one, not two, but 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times. However, before going into the 2015 championships, sprint enthusiasts weren't so sure Bolt would be victorious at this year's competition in China due to injury. But the world has been reminded why Usain is the lightning bolt. Okay, now Bolt is not just making headlines because of his win at the World Athletic Championships. After the win, Bolt was knocked down by a cameraman while he was celebrating his 200-meter victory. The cameraman lost control of his motorized scooter as it rolled over a post and crashed into the runner's legs. Luckily, they both weren't hurt and Bolt sprung back up. Still to come on News Generation, how the Values for Life vacation camp climaxed and a walk through the Joy FM back to school fair. Welcome back. Have you liked our Facebook page yet? It's facebook.com/newsgenerationgh. You can also find us on Twitter at newsgengh. Now, Values for Life is at it again. The NGO organized another 3-week vacation camp where students got to catch up on some difficult subjects and get in touch with their roots through drumming and dancing. Arts and crafts, drumming and dancing, poetry and drama. This is what young men and women from across the country came to learn at the 3-week Values for Life vacation camp in Medina in Accra.
At first, I didn't know how to do many things like the basket, the beads, and the poetry, the creative writing. But when I came, I've gotten an idea how to make the basket, the beads, and all those things. So it has really helped me, and I'm saying that parents should bring their awards every August to be part of this program. It's very educative.
When I came, I learned a lot, beads, tie and dye, basketry. This has really helped me a lot, and even poetry. It has made me know how to express myself in the poetry. As I've learned the basketry, bead making, when I finish school and I'm at home waiting for my results, I can do something with it, which is the beads. I can do some of the beads and sell them to earn money before my results come, so that it will help me to go further in my education.
Jerry Edem has been attending the camp for 3 years. He says the camp has really boosted his confidence.
They taught us a lot about creative writing and poetry. And my impact from this program is it brought out the shyness in me, actually, to stand in public and speak. So I managed to know how to give out speeches, that's why I like spoken words like poetry. And also it has brought out talent in writing, creative writing. And now I'm able to make baskets via this program. So now in case I go to market and I'm told the price of basket, I will not marvel, because I will know the hard work that has been placed in it. So this program has been morally and socially, and also in terms of education, it has a strong impact on me and my life. And I hope when I go out, I shall also go and do the good work our auntie is doing, and also put into practice what I've learned here to build up the nation.
The vacation camp was launched by the Ministry of Tourism in 2010 to empower young people. This year, human rights lawyer Francis Susu, who fights for the rights of young people and the voiceless in Ghana, attended the closing ceremony to encourage the participants. Deputy Minister for Tourism Abla Gomashi was also present. So all too soon, the holiday is almost over. For those of you who were on vacation and got to go to vacation classes, I think you have about a week to rest before you go back to school. Anyway, the 2015 Joy FM Back to School Fair is ongoing at the Trade Fair Center in Accra. Dozens of exhibitors are at the center to showcase school supplies for you, the students, and your parents. So that's it for News Generation this edition. Thank you so much for your company. Remember to like our Facebook page. It's facebook.com/newsgenerationgh. There you can get to comment on everything we've shown you on the show. You can get to send your messages to me as well. Let us know what you'd like to see in the show. Let us know how you find the show. Until next time, enjoy the rest of your day. Bye. News Generation, supported by
Cowbell with Vitarid.